All right,
Right.
we're unmuted.
All right. All right. Let's start this.
Yep, yep.
Hello, everybody. This is the Anime Bro. You want me to start now?
Yeah, you can start. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everybody. This is the Anime Bro here, and welcome to another episode of the Radio Trigger podcast. I am with my co-host today, Tensa Shinra, the birthday guy, and Static Man, or 20 Odd Lion, if you
I
guys
was
want
about to say,
Static man.
to.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? It's not actually my birthday. I just want to say it's on the 29th, but
Yeah,
since it's
yeah.
coming up.
But yeah, since it's coming up, we decided this will be all about Tenza. We wanted to do a Halloween or I special, but it just made more sense to have Tenza this episode be focused on Tenza, because his birthday's coming up, and that's basically it. Tenza's gonna be leading us through whatever he wants to talk about. So go ahead, Tenza. The floor is yours now.
All right. Let's see. I honestly don't know what to talk about. You didn't say the line about me not being that special, so I don't know.
Oh yeah. So Tenza doesn't think highly of himself, so
Yeah.
That's why it's called Tensa Halloween Special, not Tensa Special.
Yeah, I mean Halloween's coming up too, so I figured we could just talk about Halloween as well, Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
So on that topic, or I guess before we start, I wanna hope you guys enjoy the background GIF or GIF, however you wanna say it. But yeah. So I guess we can start off by let's see. What's your guys' favorite like horror shows, like, or just scary shows?
Now, to me, I'm not a big horror fan. I hate being scared like that. I don't.
Oh wow.
But I think the only game I play is Resident Evil, and like TV. I've seen. I don't know if this counts as a horror. Is Mirror Nikki or Future Diary, is that considered horror?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but it looks like more psychological than anything.
I don't know, because I've been told like that's horror, but also I don't know if it's horror because it could just be gory. And I know some shows aren't horror; they're just like they have gore in it, and that definitely has one.
Yeah.
But one horror, one that I know is horror I've seen is Another. For those who don't know, it's mostly Final Destination, but in anime form.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen Final Destination, it's let me explain it. It's the Stand Wonder You, but there's no stand. So
Yeah, I heard of it, but I've never my throat. Jeez. I've never actually like watched it. It's on my watch list, so I'm gonna watch it at some point. But yeah, it's I hope it's as good as you say it is.
Oh, I don't know if it's. I just compared it. That's all I said. I watched it because I was like curious. I was like, "What is this?" It is interesting though because it's like this curse. It's like the specific classroom has this curse, and the curse is basically everyone dies one by one. But the thing they're trying to see is like how they break this curse, because apparently there was one year where the curse was broken and not as many students lost their lives. So now the whole thing is like, how do we stop this from happening if it is possible? So then the whole anime is like, let's solve this curse before more people die.
Yeah.
Unlike Final Fantasy, where it's like, no matter what, death is coming for you, so you're screwed.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
No, Final Destination. Sorry, not Final Fantasy.
Fantasy.
That's not hard. That's not hard. That's fantasy. Final Destination.
Final Fantasy. Yeah. Do you like any horror shows, Lion?
Oh, dude, it's the only film.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So, like, are we talking like real life shows or like anime now?
Actually, technically, JoJo's is a horror. Yeah, if you want to go there,
Is it?
JoJo's is a horror. Yeah, first part was like, yeah, yeah. The first part is technically it was considered a horror in shonen. So.
I know. Well, I guess spoilers. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I know a certain somebody is a something related to Halloween in that show. So. Yeah.
Dio being a vampire is not really.
Okay,
that's
good.
not a spoiler.
Okay, good.
Because
I just want to make sure because I've never watched it. You know, I didn't want to pull a pull a Bleach.
Because he shows up in part 3, and part 3 happens years later. How does this happen if he's not a vampire? So
yeah,
you know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big spoiler. Don't worry. And part 1's not even that long either. So
yeah. Sorry for the police sirens. They're coming because I called Chainsaw Man mid. If you hear that. But yeah.
But they'll let him go because it's his birthday, so don't worry. He'll still be here.
Nah.
But Lion, it's not your It's not your birthday, so you better be careful, man.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I mean, I am doing the bro.
But yeah. As for me, I don't know. I like horror. You already know. I like me and Lion. We talk about it, like all the time. Like, see Danchi. I'm gonna watch that, and then what else? I just like a lot of horror shows, like anime, TV shows, anything. But I mean, I can't really think of any at the top of my mind. Like I really don't know. Do you guys like have a favorite
horror
show?
The only horror movie I like, and this is very controversial in the horror movie series apparently, is Purge. But that I like that more because it was more of how people reacted during the Purge. Like some people are animals and kill because it's the Purge, while others try their best to just live normal lives. Especially the first Purge, where you see where it all began. It was so interesting being like, oh, so that's what it was originally like before. No, I'm not gonna spoil much because it's recent, but it's a really interesting. Like, I don't normally like prequels, but that's a good prequel right there.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, the date is ordered as well.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh wait, what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, it's
I would say
really good.
Yeah. Well, my problem with this is still going. Like, at this point, it's like you need to end.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ending finally. Like, how many years has it been going on?
11 or 12 years now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. I'm looking at Supernatural. That was like 15.
Oh,
that needed to end too. That needed to end too. Not gonna lie, that needed to end 10 or 11
to end as well.
Well, One Piece is still good. The other two shows, the other two shows fell off somewhere.
Nah, Supernatural.
I just don't. I don't. No, dude. What season you on? What season you on?
Final season now.
I
well,
think...
not you, Lion. I know.
Oh,
King Dead. Okay. I'm talking about Tensa Supernatural.
Yeah, I stopped. Like I took a break from it like a long time ago. So, but I think I'm on like season 8 or 9 or something like that.
Oh yeah, you're at its peak. After that, it drops, dude.
I don't know.
So,
like,
you're only good. You're saying, oh, it's so good, but after 9, it's like, man, they're just trying to hold on.
I don't know, cause
right?
Yeah, go on.
Like, it's like, even though there's like a few bad seasons with some shows, that doesn't mean it's not a good show anymore.
Yeah.
But if they because honestly, after I think, like I said, like season 8 or 9, the show wasn't as good as its like peak or even like its beginnings. Because Okay, I don't want to spoil much because there is a lot of stuff that happens in Supernatural. So like, if I say one thing that has happened in like season 10, I don't want to spoil Tensa. So I'll just
Yeah.
I'll say like after like a certain like after a lot of things, it gets confusing to be honest to me
Mm.
I've
because
never watched it, so
because oh man, nope, that happens in season 9. Man, I almost did the bleach thing. That happens in season 9. Never mind.
Yeah, cause like from season to season, like I don't know, it's not that complicated to me. Cause from season to season, it's like every season is about like something different. Like in season one, you have they're chasing this person, and in season two they're trying to accomplish this and blah blah blah. But I don't know. I feel like it's easy to keep up with, but I feel like it has like a real version of like filler, if that makes sense, because in between you
Mm,
have like these like comedic episodes or
episodic.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's weird.
I don't know if you made this. This is not really a big spoiler, but did you make it to the cowboy episode?
Yeah, I think I saw that episode.
That was actually one of my favorite episodes because it was like they go back in time. It's not really a big spoiler because honestly, revealing why they go back in time is this thing. But they go
Yeah.
back in time and it's like cowboys and stuff. And it's just so funny, like seeing how like the pretty girl has like weird teeth, and it's like, yeah, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, Supernatural. It's I don't know. I need to watch it again or start watching it again because yeah. But The Walking Dead. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, it's been going on for so long. I don't feel like it's something like One Piece or Doctor Stone where there's like a big end goal. Like it's just them surviving. So I don't know like what they could have
Yeah,
done with that for so long. But
I
yeah.
mean, like season 1, 2, and 3, I did like because,
Yeah.
or mostly season 1 and 2, like they had this location they stayed at, but then something happens and now they have to move. Actually, that's like, I don't know. I dropped the series, but I know for the longest time that was basically the formula of each season. They go to somewhere. Oh, zombies broke in. Now we have to leave. And the same thing. Zombies. This is safe. Oh, zombies break in. Now we have to leave. Like
Yeah.
that was like the same thing, and I was like, oh, that's boring. Like just doing one thing. Season 1 actually had a pretty cool ending
Yeah.
where it was where they. I don't know. Is it okay to spoil season 1 or?
yeah, probably it's 12 years old.
Bro,
Yeah. Okay. So
I need to just get like a PNG that says spoiler and then just put it up on the screen and say cover your ears.
with Walking Dead, it's an old show. So like,
Yeah,
if you
Yeah.
haven't seen, like, as long as I'm not spoiling recent stuff, which I'm not caught up, so I can't do that really. So yeah, at the end of season 1, they find out like there was this doctor working on the cure, but he ruined his samples. So eventually, it's like, okay, we're stuck. We can't find a cure. We can't really do much. And at the end of it is like the doctor's like, because there's no way to save everyone, I'm going to blow up this whole lab. And eventually, it's now this like thing where how do they get out? Well, it's not a like how do they get out because they needed to make the money. They needed the show to continue. So it was more like who's going to stay there and die, and who's actually going to try to make it out. And that was a really cool finale because it's like, oh wow, now what happened
Yeah.
after this? They don't have a cure anymore. They don't know how to make a cure. So now what's going to happen now? And then after that, that's when they started having the formula. Oh, this place is safe. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, the first couple seasons were good to me. And I mean, it's not bad. Like I don't want to make it seem like the recent seasons are bad. It's just that like after seeing the same thing a lot of times,
Yeah.
it's just I don't know. But Eisen's here. He said great episode. He's gonna sleep now. Sleep well.
Hey, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But Yeah, it's like the recent seasons. It's just it's not like as good as the first ones, but it's not bad. It's just, not like getting any better to me. I don't know. That's just me.
They deviated. Apparently, they deviated a lot from the source material.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. Um, I'll
Like apparently, there's polygamy in the in the graphic novel.
polygamy. What? Wow. Between is it like multiple girls and a guy or multiple guys and a girl?
Yeah, yeah. Polygamy is multiple girls and a guy. I don't know the other word for it, where it's multiple guys and a girl.
I thought
They have different.
Yeah,
It doesn't go either way. It's polygamy and then something else.
Oh yeah.
It's it's like shoujo and shonen. There's they're different genres. Polygamy and it's something.
Yeah, I was gonna compare it to something else, like the word misogyny or whatever, and then there's something else. I forgot what the guy version of it or something, but I think I think I know what you mean. But yeah,
I will go look it up, but honestly, you might not want to know the. I'll just.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
Wow, polygamy. Wow, that's crazy. What?
Yeah.
That like I can't imagine. Wait, who is it between? Okay, no spoilers. But
yeah, I don't want to.
Season are you on?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
What season are you on?
I honestly forgot.
On Walking Dead.
I honestly forgot.
Okay, okay. Are you in a prison?
I think I got past the prison.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Then honestly, I don't know because.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know because.
Yeah, I think
that's kind of where I left off. Season 3 and 4. After that, it was like, I left it. I left the series after that.
Yeah, the last thing I remember is the prison, and then, I don't want to say it. Okay, I can just. Oh, this is. Why did I never think of this? I can just mute myself on the stream and say it to you guys. Okay. Okay. Let me.
So you're saying you could have saved my embarrassment on the previous stream and decided to play it?
I mean, no, I can't mute you in like Discord, so he would have still heard everything. But like, I guess I could have muted you from like the other people that didn't hear about that stuff. But anyways, let me just mute myself real quick.
Over it, man, is far behind.
Yeah.
What season is that, Lion? You were King Dead champion. Or Simp, I guess.
But
Oh, Ison said, "What series is this about?" It's about The Walking Dead.
Are you muted?
No, I'm not muted. I unmuted after I said the
Okay.
spoiler.
no, there is no baby that dies.
Oh my gosh, Lion, you spoiled.
Good. Oh my goodness.
You said there's no. You said there isn't, but still, there was a part in there that was like, oh yeah, but I can't. I didn't mute you guys. I muted myself. Oh my gosh.
I'll spoil it. I'll spoil it.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's about Walking Dead, Ison. I'm sorry if I didn't know how long ago you commented that, but yeah, it's about Walking Dead. Voice crack, Walking Dead.
Yeah. You're probably like literally season 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think so. It was really good.
I don't remember that. I'm there, and I don't remember that.
That's. I mean, I don't care if I spoil it. If you haven't watched this season, then that's crazy.
I think because maybe stuff that maybe season 6 I guess is free because it's like halfway. So up to season 6 we could spoil because it's halfway, and then after that we gotta be quiet.
I mean, yeah, but it's made out to seem like a baby dies. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's like I remember that one thing.
Did they sacrifice this baby? Is this like the White Walkers? Are they coming in? What?
Nah, it was like
a baby dies.
No, it was a situation where I don't know if I'm even remembering correctly, but or if
Is
I'm
it the
thinking
right
of it.
show? Are you sure you watched? Because that happens in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Baby dies there.
yeah. No,
So zombies.
there was this part where it was like cause there's a couple that had a baby, and then I don't know if like, yeah, cause the thing is, I think from what I remember, it was like there was a bunch of zombies or whatever, and then the baby was there was like I think like a cradle or something, or like a
Oh, wait,
seat,
was it
like a car seat.
was it? Are you?
Like what were you saying?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like someone giving birth. Because
No, no, no.
I know what season that was. I remember that was season 3 because it was in the prison.
Yeah, no. It was like a baby in like a car seat or something, and then what you call it? They like when they saw it, it was missing. I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing, but I swear, I remember that happening somewhere in the show. But
I actually maybe I'm a little bit further because I remember the guy from Everybody Hates Chris was in the show.
I mean, technically, yeah, there is 2 times where there is a cradle with blood in it.
Yeah, maybe I'm just not remembering well because it has been a while since I watched. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, I guess we should get on to something else now. I wanna do something that it's a prototype of an idea that I had. I'd never told you guys about it. I was gonna say we should do like a debating episode on certain things, but what do you guys think about oh, I guess that's spoilers, huh? I was gonna say I was gonna say, do you guys agree with what Joel did in the what is it? I forgot the name of the game. The Last of Us, yeah. Do you guys agree with what Joel did in The Last of Us at the end of the game?
Joel?
Oh wait. Oh. Wait, you already heard, everyone knows my thoughts.
Joel.
You know
That's
Joel, not Joel.
I say it weird. It's because there's 2 ways to say it, and I know somebody that
Joel. Like I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah, no,
I don't remember him from the game.
Yeah, no, there's somebody in my family that's how you pronounce the name, but it's yeah. So I always get it mistaken. But Joel, yeah, it's so weird.
Well, they know my thoughts. I think no,
Yeah, I've spoken
not
about
really.
this episode before.
Yeah, it was the video game episode, the one that lasted 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Tensa are on the same side with this one, if I remember.
I was thinking logically, like the outside, like he doomed, even though probably passion. I think logic is the best way to think about it. It's one girl over the whole world. It would be a hard choice, but to me, like if the world could benefit from the sacrifice, then it wasn't invented.
They can suffer. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, man. It's like you can't spend that much, in my opinion, in Lion's opinion, you can't spend that much time with like somebody and then like go across the whole country and you're.
I'm not saying it won't be hard. It's just I would have thought, they're not dying for nothing. They're saving the world. And,
Nah, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to, man. It's like we gotta watch out for Anime Bro Lion, because if the apocalypse comes around and it's just us 3 and one of us has he's gonna sacrifice.
Yeah, well, if one of you guys is the cure, yeah, I'm sacrificing you. I want the world to save. Forget that.
We'll run from the zombies. This man's gonna trip us.
Literally.
He can get away.
Literally.
No.
Sorry, man.
No. My thing is look. My thing is I don't intentionally kill to save myself. I do it to save everyone. So I would never trip you, but if you guys have the cure inside of you and you were gonna die after the surgery, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to die.
Okay. Man, that's crazy. We gotta do like
I'll remember your names. Yeah.
That's not gonna matter.
We gotta We gotta pay somebody to make
Do
a.
what's right, even though it's morally gray. Morals shouldn't matter if it's the right thing to do.
Mm, we gotta pay somebody to make a Last of Us Radio Trigger edition where in the end it's just like
Have you
us.
seen Game of Thrones? You know how many times morality caused people's death? A lot.
Man, I don't know,
Like
man.
Game of Thrones is the one show where you can't be morally good, because if you're morally good, you're morally dead.
Okay, so I don't know if we can talk about that. I keep bringing up all this spoiler stuff, but what do you think about Aaron then? Like, he's doing okay. He's not doing it like he's doing it for like his people. You know what I'm saying? But what about like the rest of the world?
Well, okay, I don't want to talk about this because it does go into spoilers. Because in order to put my point of why I don't think Aaron was doing it.
Yeah, you could just be
Okay,
vague
I'll put
about
it this way.
You could just be vague.
Aaron's doing it because he just hates the world. That's all he's doing. He's not doing it because he's benefiting the world. He's doing it because he just hates it. Like,
not really.
most of his stuff is based off of anger. It's just the rage he feels inside.
I mean,
He thinks that the world should suffer because he has suffered. That's his main thing, which is good for like a villain. But you know, if you don't hate the guy, if you don't like the guy in the beginning, I'm not gonna like you just because you became a villain. It's like we saw that you were always crying, and honestly, like if he started off as a villain in the beginning, man, Attack on Titan, I would have loved Eren. But now it's just like you finally come to a place where you're likable, but I wouldn't agree with because he's not saving the world. He's just dooming the world. That's all he's doing. He's just killing everybody for
bro. God, bro.
No reason.
Oh my gosh. You kind of spoiled that, but I guess.
All I did was say he killed people. Like everyone kills people in Attack on Titan.
You said
like
that's
what
you said kill everybody. I said be vague. You said yeah, he's just killing everybody. I'm just like wow. Okay then, but yeah, I don't know. Like think about it this way though, right? Like now that you told me, hold on.
That wasn't a spoiler, okay? Everyone dies in that. Yep.
Yeah, the thing disconnected again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
just want to say that wasn't a spoiler. Everyone dies. Everyone dies in Attack on Titan, and everyone kills in Attack on Titan. So it's like, I didn't spoil anything.
I don't know, man. It's like.
In fact, I think what made it worse was you hinted at that was something bigger, and Lion just disconnected.
Oh
and he joined back in.
Here comes the problem.
Oh whoa! Look, the static's gone.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gone. Wow.
oh my god.
Looks like Tensa's my problems sorted both of us.
Wow. Yeah. Apparently, wow.
Yeah.
Can't call you the Static Man anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone dies in Attack on Titan.
Everyone dies. Yeah, I don't know. Think about it this way. This is what I was saying before I disconnected. Think about it this way, right? Now that you told me like you would sacrifice me in like Last of Us, right? Now I'm sus of you.
Wait. No. I would do it because it benefited the world. Like I wouldn't throw you in front of zombies to benefit myself.
Yeah, no, but
like,
this is the point I'm trying to make, right? So you said that like you would do that, and I'm just like now I'm sus of you. But if it's like it's kind of the same thing like Eren. If not like because of what the world is just doing, he's like you know he's not really fond of it. You know, if they weren't like just holding a grudge for no reason, you know, against people that are just regular, just like them, then he wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing it to kind of protect himself. So if I was in the Last of Us, I wouldn't like kill you or anything, trip you while we're getting chased by zombies, but like I'd probably, you know, be careful around you. Like like I mean, I don't know. I mean, probably what Aaron's doing is best in his situation because it's literally them or them or them, but in like this situation, I don't know. Like it's I don't know if that makes sense or anything.
Well, in my thing, um, okay, I can't really do it because it will definitely spoil. Actually,
It's fine.
I don't want to say it, but spoiling is now like a thing I can't do because last time when I spoiled, man, I got hate. So I can't spoil Attack on Titan. I can't tell my point if it's gonna spoil the series. If it was just us because we all are caught up to the anime, and if you can hear a dog, I'm very sorry. It's very annoying.
This man's gonna sacrifice your dog.
Literally. For if your dog had the cure.
Okay. Yeah, if my dog had the cure, yeah, he's going. Jeez, he's a dog.
Oh wow.
Human life is more important than animal.
I mean,
I'm a meat eater. Okay, I literally eat a cow. I'm not saying I'm yet.
I mean, like, look, dogs live shorter than humans, so you could at least like wait for it to die and then give it over for the cure. Like,
hey, no, dude, I'm thinking of it as if there's ways to save more than one, then yeah, I would do it. It's hard to accept that, you know. It's hard to say that this because it is morally speaking, yeah, it's bad, but I'm looking at the outcome that benefits everyone. This, if the world can be saved, then that means we can eventually find ways to actually, you know, improve and live better, like find ways that won't be like sacrificing a girl. Because the thing is, one man can't save the world. Like, one man probably could save the world, but you have a better chance when you have more people to build off of. And with more minds to help find a cure, or find ways to multiply the cure so that if someone else had this in them, they won't have to die because they found ways to actually, you know, make more of the cure without sacrificing people's lives. Then I'm just saying I kind of lost my thought, honestly, but I'm just saying I would go with the thing that benefits everyone, because if it benefit or more than the most, because the more people that are saved, in my opinion, the more people that are saved, the more lives can be saved in the far future, in my opinion.
So let's say you have a daughter, she has a cure. Would you sacrifice her?
Yeah.
Dude, we're just playing The Last of Us. Yes, I literally just said that to the thing. Because
daughter. Jeez.
You're okay. Here's the thing, I said I would do it. I didn't say it would be easy.
I know, but
it's because if you're I think the only way people are gonna assume this is that I say, yeah, I do it, and you're making it sound like I'm like not thinking about it. Like, it would be something that would haunt me, but I would rather have a family member die for a great cause than to just have millions of people die for nothing.
What if she told you? What if you knew that she was going to die and she said she didn't want to die? Would you make her go through with it?
Well, okay, that would be harder. I don't know. With that situation, that would be harder because I would know she would die, but I would honestly, if it was that's the case, I would try to find another one.
Mm.
Because my thing is mostly like they didn't know. So even though she was kind of forced into the situation, I wouldn't do it to force people. That's the one thing I don't like doing. I don't like forcing people to do things.
Yeah.
So if she said, if I knew she was gonna die and she didn't want to, then I probably wouldn't do it because I don't want to force my own, my own kin to do something they wouldn't want to do. Now, if they openly said, "Yeah, I would willingly do that," it would still be hard, but they would do that. There's a lot of situations where it would change. Like if it was my own daughter and I knew she would die and she didn't want to die, then I would be against it. But if she was willing to sacrifice herself, then I would be okay with it because she's come in terms with this.
I would be like,
It was her.
girl, shut up. You're not doing this.
For real. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, even if she wants, I'll be like, nah.
Nah, sorry.
Like, nah.
Yeah, no. It's in order from like, let me think. From like most like likely to, like most emotional to least emotional. It's like them saying they don't want to do it, and then it's like not them not knowing and then being forced in that situation, kind of like The Last of Us was, and then at the bottom is like geez, I forgot. I forgot again. Yeah, I don't remember, but I think it was let's see, them knowing, not knowing, and then yeah, no, I don't remember the last
Them
time.
knowing, so them knowing, no, you knowing, and them not knowing.
Oh yeah.
But they don't want it to happen. They don't want to die. You knowing, them not knowing, or no, you knowing, them not knowing, and they're okay with whatever happens. It's very complicated. It's a very
yeah. Okay. I think it's you, both of you guys knowing, but them not wanting it to happen at the top, and then both of you not knowing, and then but in the end, and then never mind, I forgot again. I had it, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah. To get to another topic, I guess. I kind of wish, since it was my birthday, I forced like Eisen or Leo or somebody to come on, so they could do a fake sponsorship. But yeah, sponsored by G Fuel or something.
Okay, well, we could do a fake sponsor here. This Radio Trigger episode is sponsored by Eisen's Twitter. Eisen's Twitter. If you're on there, it's not a good thing.
Oh my gosh, he's defunding Eisen as we speak, as we record. Well, if you watch this episode back, Eisen, I'm sorry. But let me think. Okay, we touched on games. Well, a little bit. We just talked about the Last of Us.
I mean, we could do more of the debate thing.
Like, you still like.
I like. Okay, how about this in a let's hold on. You continue what you doing Tensa, since it was your birthday. So
yeah,
what is your so.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, as a prototype, because that's an idea for an episode I want to do. We just debate about stuff. Like, like, prior to the episode, I don't want to do live planning, but prior to the episode, we'll basically just, think of things that we disagree on, and then we'll defend it, like, court-type beat or whatever, but, yeah.
Okay, how about this? Let's debate. Who would win, Obi-Wan Kenobi or Kakashi?
I don't know that much about Star Wars. But
yeah, same.
Yeah, but I'm assuming Obi-Wan Kenobi, since like he fights Darth Vader or something, and Darth Vader is like one of the most powerful villains in the franchise. I'm assuming.
Okay, actually, let's do because I've watched almost death videos. Let's do with the recent one they're making. Who would win in a fight, Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers?
I think I think Jason personally, like, he's like a brick wall. Like like from what I remember, he doesn't like he's not phased by literally almost anything except water, of course. But yeah.
Isn't he dead? Like, that's not a spoiler. That literally happens like after certain movies. Like he dies and then comes back.
I honestly don't know. Horror.
Yeah, wasn't he sent to hell once? Like,
Oh yeah. Wait. I think.
it's literally the movie of the. It's literally in the movie. Jason goes to.
Oh yeah, Jason
So,
goes to.
it's not a spoiler. It's the name of the movie. He also goes to space. Jason goes places. Dang.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, I do want to talk a little about how like horror movies aren't as good as they have or as good as they used to be. Like all the horror movies I've been watching recently, they're not scary at all. Like some of them I straight up just laugh at in the movie theater. Like it's not as good. But do you guys think that horror movies have gotten worse over the years?
I think it's because we know the tropes. Like, oh, don't have sex in a horror movie. Don't be the black guy. Yeah, Tensa, if we were in a horror movie situation, you're dead. Like,
True.
there's no black guy that lives in a horror movie.
Unfortunately.
Not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, they're always the first to die for some reason.
And then Lion would be next because he might be drinking, and that's definitely a no-go in the horror movies.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So I'll be the lone survivor. Wow. Nice.
I'll just say something. What's the last horror movie you guys remember giving you actual like nightmares?
Final Destination, like that scared me because it was like, holy crap, death is everywhere. Like, I could slip on. Like someone could literally just like. Because with Final Destination, it was like anything could kill you, and I got scared. Like, wow, anything really could kill me.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever had a nightmare about a horror movie, to be honest.
In fact, I was afraid to go on planes because of Final Destination. Because the first one is like the first one was the airplane. I was, I'm never touching an airplane if that's what's gonna happen. Nah, get that.
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember the last, or I honestly don't think I've ever had a nightmare about like a horror movie or anything. Like, I think I've been scared of one, but even then I don't remember what it was. Like, I don't get scared that easily.
Oh, another one is Saw, man. I really.
Oh yeah.
The Saw series in general, because it's like.
I love it.
Well, I don't like it because it's like this guy just makes whatever. Like, how do you come up with the ideas of like random torture?
Yeah.
Like the reverse bear trap, Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I have two stories now that you bring that up. The other one is unrelated to this, but I actually the first exposure that I had to like Saw, it was like, you guys know WWE, right? Like the wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I used to watch that as a kid or whatever, and it was like there was a cable television, so we would like record it on the TV if we missed it, and then we would like watch it back. So there was one time when I recorded like SmackDown. That's the one that plays on Saturday. And then when you record, it records like a little before the episode. And I remember like, I think it was Saw, and it was one of the ends of like one of the movies. And bro, I wasn't like scared, but I was like, I don't know what you would call it, like not traumatized. It was just shocking. Yeah, like there's like shocking to me, but it was like, I don't know which Saw it was, but it was like this guy, and like the walls were closing in on him, and he was like trying to.
Oh, that was Saw 5. Yeah, he was trying to find out he was trying to catch the Saw killer, but right when he got there, it turned out that this guy was like 5 steps ahead of him. Like, people now thought he was the killer, and he couldn't prove it because he died it's a spoiler, but honestly, like, I like that one because it was memorable because he was getting like they were closing because it seemed like, oh look, this guy's going to win, and then when he finishes the recording, it's like, yeah, if you didn't go in there, you would have been well, it was like you don't because you didn't go in there, now you're screwed, and then he sees it and it's like, oh yeah, he's screwed, like
Yeah.
he's not getting out.
Yeah, that was crazy to me, bro. Cause I just went on there. I was like, what, like 9 years old or something. I just went on there to watch some wrestling, and I see some guy getting crushed by the walls. I'm like, whoa, wow, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that was like my first
My-
exposure to Saw.
my favorite. I don't know if you guys seen I've seen all of them. I know I don't like this. I don't like horror movies, but for some reason that one was like, I think I like the other, like the other part of it where it was mostly just like the mystery aspect of Saw was the part I really.
Yeah.
And one of the cooler endings. So when the Saw Apprentice, I think it was 6. He's put on one of the traps, like the reverse bear trap, and you just see him try his best to like escape this trap. Like he has no key, and so all he has to do is get this thing off of his face, and just seeing him struggle or just trying his best to do so is like he lives, but it's like his face is all cut up. He had to basically destroy his hand, and make sure he got. It was like he got out, but he was not like safe, or he was almost. It looked like he kind of almost. It was basically like he tried his best to. The whole point of the Saw films is like try to appreciate death because.
Yeah.
Oh no, not death.
Life.
Sorry, the other way around. Life.
Yeah, I was about to say appreciate life. Yeah, jeez. Now that we're talking about all this, it reminds me that like a couple months ago we said we would do like a Halloween special. I guess that's this, but we didn't do what we said we were gonna do. We said we were gonna watch like some series and then talk about them. Yeah, like because we said we were talking about because all this gore. I was thinking about
also
what's
watched
the goriest...
Berserk. I watched Berserk. That's like
it's
like Game of Thrones about politics and more demons.
Yeah, because all this gore that we're talking about just made me think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, we were talking about that a while ago. Like I remember there's that one anime. It was what was it? Blood Sea, I think it was.
Oh my god.
There's like the girl getting split in half and the blender. Oh my god, bro.
Oh yeah,
bro.
The blender thing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I would love to watch that and talk about it here, but I guess we'll have to do that another time.
Nah. Like I don't. I think we're fine because I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
I can't do horror. That's my thing. Like that's one thing I try to stay away from, is horror. Because I'm not gonna lie. I'm a chicken. I don't really care what you have to say. Like I'm gonna be proud of it. Yeah. I'm a chicken.
I just realized when we spoke about like who would survive the zombie apocalypse out of the 3 of us, my brother's gonna be the first one to die.
Yeah. Why?
This man, he's gonna see the zombie coming. He's gonna just freeze.
I can imagine that. Bro. Honestly, we've never seen each other though, so we don't know each other's physiques. But I think I'm pretty I'm pretty athletic, so I think I'd be good.
Well, my thing that will save me is I don't talk to people. I'll be in my room. I'll die in my room.
Oh my gosh.
But this man's gonna starve to death.
Yeah, better that than getting eaten and knowing what's happening.
Literally, bro.
I don't know about it.
watch me and Lion find the cure. We're gonna come to like your rescue, save you, and then it's like
You're gonna be dead on the floor.
Literally just
I'll
laying on
be
the
dead
floor.
on the floor.
Play,
In fact, I probably wouldn't. In fact, I probably wouldn't even know that. Opening up. Oh, the internet's out. Great. Now just.
you're just gonna
What do I do now?
You're just gonna see him lying on the
I'll
floor.
read books. I'll read books. Keep my.
One over and
Oh.
over again.
Just gonna see him lying on the floor and then Minecraft on the TV. He spent his final moments playing Minecraft. Oh
It's
man.
gonna be funny because like it's probably we're gonna have his knife there. We're walking. Clearly, we're gonna be alive. This man just gonna stab infinite walks through that door.
Literally, bro. I was like, anime bro, we're here to save you, and then he's just gonna stab me in the side, like, bro, that's crazy.
He's gonna sit around the corner like, yeah, come on. Stab me.
I probably would do that, but it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm scared. It would be like, nice, free loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Come in, stab, stab.
Yeah, literally like, bro, we're here to save you. No, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you saved me. I get your loot now. Bye bye.
Yeah.
And you're still just gonna go into your room.
Yeah, still gonna stay in my room, be completely fine.
Yeah. All right. So I have a question. What's the scariest, like media related thing that you've seen?
Huh?
Like in
Honestly,
in games, movies, TV shows. What's the thing that scared you the most? Like, just in general, what scared you?
Berserk. Like
Mm.
I talk about like how Game of Thrones is that dark, but most of the time with Game of Thrones, it's mostly the humans that are the monsters. While with Berserk, they have literal monsters, and it's just like, and what doesn't make it better is the art's amazing. So it's like, it's wonderful art, but what's happening is so terrible to these people.
Yeah.
It's like, why couldn't you just draw like a wonderful tree, not some guy getting eaten by like 10 different monsters? Like, why, man?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to draw it like this? It's great, but you could have drawn something a bit more happier, you know?
Yeah, I never finished it, but you guys know about the horse. I'm not gonna elaborate any more than that. I agree though. It gets pretty crazy.
What's interesting is like Guts being like a terrible guy fits the world. So it's like Guts is not a terrible guy. He's just the right guy in the world he's in. Because he's like, because everyone who meets Guts is like, man, you're such a jerk. And it's like, the world you're living in is 10 times worse than this guy. So I would rather meet my end to this guy than whatever the world has to offer me.
True. Yeah. Well, what about you, Lion? What's the scariest thing that you've?
Oh, jeez. There was one series I watched, gave me nightmares. So it's called Hemlock Grove. It's basically like about like vampires, werewolves, all of this stuff. And there's this one scene where elf breaks into this house, and it's like these two little kids. This werewolf is, starting to eat them. Right? So this werewolf's like eating like other stomachs, like ripping out their guts.
Oh, jeez.
Seen like the.
Is it like Berserk quality of art, or is
it's like a
not?
real life show. It's a real life show.
Oh, it's a live action.
So, and you just see like faces and like hearing the noises, and like a dad walked in to this. Oh, that nightmare.
Well, you guys are gonna laugh at me for my scariest thing. My goodness, yeah, you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I don't even want to say it just because it's so dumb. But Doki Doki Literature Club, you guys know that?
Yeah.
But under the circumstances I saw it though, I was just like, okay.
You know how it looks compared to how you play it. Yeah, I would have gotten scared too, because I think what mostly scares me, I don't like surprises really well. That's what mostly is like the thing I don't like. It's not a factor of gore. It's just I don't like jump scares mostly.
Yeah.
I hate being surprised.
Mm.
So whenever I play horror games and stuff, and I see gore and all that, if I see the zombie, I'm like, I'm fine. But if one comes behind me, I'm like, holy crap, I'm not fine. I'm not fine. Like,
Yeah, because for me, I think the thing was like with Doki Doki Literature Club, it was a combination of like the horror and the psychological. It was just so crazy, and like it's mainly the circumstance in which I first saw it because it was like late at like 11 p.m. and then I was in high school. I just finished my
mm,
homework and then I was like having a late night snack and I was just gonna go to sleep after that and I'm like I think it was like 2019 because 2017 was when it blew up, Doki Doki Literature Club.
mm,
And then basically I was like I always like watch YouTube while I eat. So while I was eating the
Okay.
snack, I was like, I saw somebody's video. I was like, Doki Doki Literature Club. I was like, I remember this blowing up 2 years ago. So let me check, because I don't know why everybody was so like hype over like a dating simulator. But then I
yeah.
clicked it, expecting like to see some like just weird like just dating simulator stuff,
You
and
expect
then
to see boobs?
not not even that. I just clicked on it to see
'Cause, I
what.
mean, like, that's the only way it gets popular is if it has boobs.
Nah, I clicked on it just to see what the hype was about because like it was like insane 2 years ago, and then I just never looked into it. And then I was like, okay, yeah, 2 years later, I'm just having this midnight snack. There's nothing better to watch on YouTube, so let me just click that. And then, like, bro, I was scarred, bro. Like, I was like, what is going on? And it's like I saw that part with the girl stabbing herself and then just staying there for several days, and then all the glitches, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is. I thought I was gonna have a nightmare after that, but surprisingly, I didn't. But yeah, under the
Mm,
circumstances, yeah, that's definitely like the scariest thing that I've seen.
Yeah.
It's, like weirdly enough, but yeah.
yeah.
So,
Like,
so is this like the same Tenza who like saw Euphoria? Like, did you see
Yes.
this right after Euphoria, or was this like before Euphoria?
Yeah, no, this was years after Euphoria, and I still think it was
Okay.
worse
oh,
than Euphoria. Yeah, I don't know why. It's literally just the circumstances. Like
I think with Euphoria, it was disgusting. That was mostly the problem. It was disgusting. This
yeah.
was just scary.
Yeah, I think the thing is that it was so unexpected because the like when you start the game and it's like, oh yeah, this isn't suited for children or whatever. I didn't get that warning because I was watching somebody play it and it was like highlights from a stream. So I'm thinking that this is just gonna be like a dating simulator, like a really popular dating simulator, and then I get like they're like people's hanging themselves, like these cute little anime girls just hanging themselves and stuff. I'm just like, bro, what is this?
Mm,
I was like, this is like
that was.
unexpected, completely unexpected. But yeah, I thought it was just like a little
yeah.
dating simulator. It's crazy though. Surprisingly, I didn't have a nightmare
Uh,
from it though.
yeah, dude. I don't know.
I mean, that's scary, but is it like the eclipse scary? Like,
I mean, it's realistic. That's the thing. So it is quite.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like it's jarring because like you don't expect it from like an anime and a dating simulator of all things. Like, imagine if you go into Love Is War, and then you're expecting
Oh,
like a,
bro.
a romance, and then it's just like freaking Kaguya hangs herself, and then you have freaking just the president stabbing himself in the stomach. It's like
Jeez.
it
Mm.
was so like unexpected and like jarring.
There's actually probably an anime that's like that. If we look
Yeah.
deep enough, there probably is an anime somewhere.
I
I
mean,
would call
yeah.
this one, but just imagine that, like this, for example, like building up, and at the end, I'll just hand herself, bro. That would traumatize so many people.
If what ends? Is it?
Yeah, like Kaguya-sama, like
Oh
it's
yeah.
ending soon, right? The manga. Angel Kaguya-sama killed himself, bro. That would
that would
that would be so
traumatize.
traumatizing.
No, that would be like that would be a big screw you from the author. Like if he gets canceled, and he just does that, that would be like, wow, some guy was really angry about him about
Literally,
his series getting canceled.
literally.
Not gonna lie, that if I wrote a mangaka and I got canceled, I would do that. Like I
Yeah.
would be like, yeah, let's change this to a horror.
Yeah.
Like you cancel my series, I'm gonna end it in a way that's gonna be remembered. People, it was all happy the whole season, or the happy all 100 chapters, and then I got canceled. Everyone dies.
Literally, bro. Like just imagine like Kaguya hangs herself and Chica's depressed, so she stops eating, and then the president can't go on. And I'm like, bro, what is this? What did this turn into? But yeah, it's just crazy.
I'd be like, oh my goodness, this author's insane. Read it. His series has been canceled, and it's like 3 months ago. Oh, he's just angry at the editor. That's fine.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And yeah, and another thing that made it like really scary is the fact that the game like literally, literally like changed.
Don't you have to hack the game to get like the
Yes.
full experience?
Yeah, that's what I was. Well, that's exactly what I was saying. Like it's like it like kind of like, well, not exactly that, but it's just another scary thing about the game is that it like goes into your files. It can find out your real name. If you're, it's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. If you're streaming, it actually is like, oh yeah, like it knows you're streaming the game, and it's just like you go into the files and it puts these. Like,
I don't know. I don't think my name is on this computer. They might find like my dad's name.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're this guy, and they're like, no, that's my dad. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're this woman. Nope, that's my mom.
Yeah, and then it's like, I think like when you're playing the game, it's like what else? Like it puts like these scary pictures in your files, and as you check, like it's like there, and then you can like delete characters out of the game, and then there was one other oh yeah, you can't turn off the game. It'll just start up when you try to turn it off, and then what Monica will be like, yeah, you tried to turn off the computer. Bro, that was like, I was like, wow, this game is something. I don't think I'm ever gonna play that. No way.
Jeez.
No. I actually, since this is my birthday, I should have one of you guys play that on stream for me.
I don't have the money. Sorry, dude. I can't.
It's free. Free on Steam. Go ahead. Go get it.
My computer's busted. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that game is pretty creepy to me. I never forgot about it.
What was I gonna say? Games give me or nightmares. I don't know. I don't play order games actually.
Yeah.
Because like
hold on,
with
something has happened. Tensa, can you mute us, please,
Oh.
or send in like a card?
Wait, what?
Just send a card, like an intermediate card or something like that.
Okay, hold on.
So I guess says okay. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, keep it. Just mute us. You don't.
Right.
Sorry about that. Big thing has happened. We now have a guest on. Roma. Thank you for
Hi.
joining us
Yeah,
midstream.
nah, it's I just got my fucking coffee. I'm tired as fuck because I stayed up doing homework all night. But
Mm,
nah, I'm happy to be here.
yeah, it's good that we have a guest here today
Yeah.
on Tensa's special day. Sadly, Tensa's doing something right now, so he won't be able to speak. So it will be just us three. So I guess,
Nah, I should have asked. Am I allowed to like curse?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just
I think the only
Yeah.
one that curses is me on stream, anyways.
Yeah. Honestly,
Right.
Lion's the only one. He feels alone on his island. Now he has a
Give
friend.
okay, gotcha.
So I guess since Tenza's on his like doing something, I guess we'll get the focus on you, Roma. So how are you doing today?
Yeah, like I just said, I just got my coffee. I'm drinking it. It's a frappuccino type of thing that I made,
Oh.
self-made. Yeah, I've been working, doing a lot of editing and improving my content
Mm,
recently.
yeah,
I've been, I just realized, at least for me, that analysis type of videos only can get you so far. And you need that like personality. So I
yeah,
just wanted to add a lot more like humor and shit into my videos.
yeah. I'm not really funny. The joke that we started up earlier shows that I wasn't funny, so so I can't really do that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm super funny either. It's just like it's hard to sort of write jokes and make it seem. It's hard to find a balance between what you find funny and what the audience will find funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's also like the tone. Like my tone was not like I'm setting up as a joke. It was most like, oh, I'm putting blame on you. When
Right.
really it really wasn't. I messed that up. I messed that up big time.
I think the best thing to do is like always like sound sarcastic, but
Mm,
always sound serious. So when you say something,
Yeah.
it just hits off better. Just whichever.
yeah.
Exaggerate stories in a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best thing to do. Yeah. So what have you guys been talking about?
Mostly horror stuff. Tenza's been talking about like mostly some horror movies we've seen, horror anime, horror video games we talk about, and sometimes just things we get scared of.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of talking about I think it was about like any horror game, movie, or like that. Scared
yeah.
because like
Okay.
there was nightmares about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you a big horror fan, or not really?
No, I love horror. I love like
Mm.
just literally any type of horror, from like music to movies, TV shows. Doesn't matter. I love it.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's right. Horror soundtracks are a thing. Totally forgot.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that many horror soundtracks.
There's like a whole bunch of like there's like horrorcore, like there's
Mm.
like it's like really dark metal or like super dark rap. Just like there's a whole bunch of like genres for it.
Jeez.
I mean, rap could get pretty dark. I
Yeah.
don't know how you can make it darker, like because I know some because I know some rap songs that talk about like pretty messed up stuff. So like if there's something darker than that, then honestly, I don't even know what's more messed up than that. So
Right. Yeah. But nah, I've been trying to think what horror thing I've seen recently.
Mm.
there was this. Oh, shoot, I'm blanking. It was like a. I believe it's called Barbarian. Have you guys heard of that?
Is it a movie or?
Yes, it's a movie by. I think it's directed by Zach Kreger.
But I've never heard of it.
It was like probably I've only seen like 2 other horror movies from this year. I think it was like Nope and The Watcher or whatever. But yeah, no, the Barbarian was like the best thing I've seen so far this year. It's like very, very interesting. It's shit, how do I? Okay, I don't want to say too many spoilers because it's something you should go into blind. But it'll like shift tones so much. Like, for example, you'll see this one creepy, uneasy scene, right? And then it'll switch to a dude that's on a comedian stage, just like doing comedy. It's very interesting on like how it goes about telling its story. It's super cool. I suggest it.
Okay. Is it like a psychological thing? Like,
yeah, probably. There's a bit of psychological in that. Like I said, it's probably best. I'm not gonna say anymore because I think I spoiled enough. But it's super unorthodox in its way of its storytelling. It's dope. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Any movies that you saw that actually gave you nightmares?
Yeah.
Sorry, say it again.
Like any horror movie series or like horror type. Nightmares.
Has like any horror series gave me nightmares?
Yeah. That's.
Trying to think. There's probably. Oh yeah, dude. Fuck. When I was a kid, I think it's called Pinhead. Do you guys?
Oh, Hell Rising.
Hell Rising, yes, dude.
Yeah.
That shit, bro. Oh my god, that fucked me up as a kid.
Oh yeah, that. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, that is pretty.
It's a. There's a bunch of like disgusting, dude. Just like the presentation of the horror, like their designs and shit are creepy. It's fucking dude. It was so bad.
It's like you find this cube box, and if you solve it, like you solve it. Apparently, there was a book about it, and it's like you solve it, and you get to see this like we get to see this like or experience this wonderful pleasure, and like it's like the cost of your body or something like that, and the only way to get your body back was just like sacrifice people, and they get painful deaths. Like there's no one's dying quick in that show. Everyone's like dying. Like I think they like have hooks and rip skin off. It's very good. Like it is very disturbing.
Almost like Unturned.
Like what?
Unturned. Have you guys seen that movie?
Unturned? No.
Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn? Is that the one with the cave monsters or something like that?
Like cannibals, basically. Yeah.
I think I have seen this one. I just searched it up. I think I have. Yeah.
Like it's not really horror, but it's just like, if that boy these people died, jeez.
Yeah, things like these, like that sort of type of, I don't know what you would call that, like a, like weird horror films. I like what's that? It's a very like sort of iconic cover of that girl with like she has like flowers, like a headband of flowers around her. Shoot! Oh my god! It's a horror movie. It's something like psychedelic. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna try to find it.
It sounds like a cult.
It is a cult film. It is, yes. Midsommar.
I've heard the name.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Have any of you guys watched that one?
I don't think so.
Bro, shit like that is like so interesting to watch because like there's these like group of people, right?
Yeah.
That go to some fucking small country in Europe that no one cares about, and they like go there and they go to like a random village and they meet like this cult like people, and you know they seem very nice at first, etc., etc. But then they have
Like cults we wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, they have like weird cult things. It just goes down from there. It's super. I don't know, shit like that. I think is super like interesting to watch.
I'm back now. Just in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, I had to change up the overlay.
All right. Now, Tenza, since you're back here, you can continue on. What do you want to talk about next?
I think I told you guys before before we left, what's like the dumbest thing you guys have ever been scared about, like in terms of anything? Yeah.
Okay, so at work I have this manager that's like really quiet, and like I'm doing my own thing and she'd call my name and I freak out like, wait, what's going on? Like every time, like it'd be dead quiet, and then I hear her call my name. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And I'm like scared now because it's just like I'm doing like I'm cleaning the bathrooms and she calls my name and I'm freaking out.
Oh my god!
I'd be outside sweeping the parking lot and she would call my name and I'd be freaking out, and I'm like the only way I know she was coming was when she had her keys, because it would jingle when she would walk. And when she didn't have her keys, it was like she was the quietest thing there, and like it would be dead silent, and for some reason she would still scare me. I'm like, man,
yeah, that's
I don't like it because it's like almost every morning, and like if I had I'm thinking like if I had a bad heart, like I'd probably be dead in like a week or something like that.
Yeah, that's especially funny with you because you said you're scared about jump scares.
I hate jump scares. So a guy who hates jump scares and a lady who's really quiet and calling my name, it does not add well to me.
Oh my gosh. What about you, Lion?
Jeez. That's difficult, actually.
I can go if you want to still think about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I think the dumbest thing is that your boss scares you, and not because they are scary, but they just sneak up behind you.
Nah, I think mine is like a million times more stupid. So, I used to have a dream. You guys know Barney the dinosaur, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, I used to have this dream where he would like walk around my house, and I could see him through the windows, and then it would be like a recurring dream. So like I would have it every once in a while, and I'd be like, today's the day I'm gonna beat Barney, right? And like I would have these like times, and like every single time, like I would try to find like he'd just be walking around outside my house, and the first time like I opened, he knocked me out. So so like every time after that, I tried to like find a way to beat him to the punch. So like I remember this one time I dived out the window trying to like catch him off guard. And then he knocked me out like with a flying punch or something like that. And then like the next time I tried to just hide in the room, he came through the door, knocked me out again.
I can imagine you sleepwalking and you doing this, like you jumping out through the window.
Nah, man, that had to be like the most weirdest, stupidest thing I've ever gotten like scared of. Like I was a kid, so of course, but like it's still weird to think about. Like I'm scared of Barney, bro. But he was like 6 foot taller or 7 foot tall or something, and I'm just like, there was nothing I could do. And then like after he'd knocked me out, I would have like ragdoll physics, and he would just like throw me all over the place. So yeah.
Is the question like the stupidest thing you've ever been scared of, or is like
yeah,
you've never been?
It's like stupidest thing you're ever scared of.
Yeah.
Like mine's is my boss because she's very quiet and she calls my name like out of nowhere and I freak out. Tensa's Barney and he's trying to beat him up.
Yeah.
This is probably like stupid looking back on it,
Mm.
but I was in high school and I would drink and smoke
Yeah.
a lot. I was getting used to it. I don't do that anymore, but it is what it is. And I was in the bathroom fiending, and a teacher comes in, and I'm like in the stall, right, and I just have like I'm carrying a bottle.
Yeah.
Just like, and I decide, okay, he's gonna be on my left side, I'm on the right. I need to hide this, so I put it like where my underwear is. Like I just
Oh.
put it there.
Oh,
And I just hope that he doesn't see anything. Okay, so he comes by, and he's just there, right? And he's there for like a solid 2 minutes, and this thing is cold as so my balls are freezing. So I'm like, okay, dude, I'm gonna just give up. I don't care if I get caught. I'm thinking that, right?
Yeah.
And I was scared because I was like, okay, there goes my future. There goes everything. Fuck, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Like finally, he like leaves, and then I can like let my balls fucking rest because that shit was cold as hell. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you get blue balled?
Oh shoot. Yeah. That's crazy. Have you thought of anything yet, Lion?
Bro, it's difficult. It's something stupid I was afraid of.
Okay, something that you thought, I guess, something you thought at the time. So something you were scared of, but now thinking back, it was pretty dumb to think that you were scared of it. I guess.
Yeah, okay, sure. So I was smoking something.
What? Wow, big turn. Jeez.
So think of, so I was looking, and then I was on this farm, a friend, and there was these dogs. I don't know why, but there was one really skinny dog for some reason there. And every time he would just walk past me, I would look at him and I'm like, bro, this dog looks sick.
Yeah.
So I would just every time he would like come close, I would just walk away because I was like, bro, this dog looks sick.
Yeah, I feel that. I was gonna say, you have that story about like trying to steal the Christmas lights. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Oh, I don't know. Was he scared or was he like, I'm gonna do this and I don't care? Like, because how he says it, it was like one day he's just doing it. Like how he said it was like it was just a normal day and he didn't really care. He was just bored.
Yeah.
You just grabbed it like.
I don't know why, but yeah, okay, I'll just tell the story again then. Yeah, there's one night. It was
Oh
like
wait, the
this-
episode hasn't come out yet, actually. So this is foreshadowing. Yeah, the episode hasn't come out.
You can still do it, yeah.
Fine. So it was just one night. I was drinking and smoking, and so we were walking. My friend, we were walking at night through this town. There's Christmas lights up on church. So I was like, why don't we just steal the lights? And so we were just trying to get these lights off to take them home. There's police like in the area. Every time the police see the lights, like the beacon lights, come around the corner, we would just run into the field. Stay there until they would pass and we'd go back. We couldn't get it the first night. The second night we went back again. Put a security guard there. When we touch these lights, and his flashlight on. Like, hey, what you guys doing? I just think to myself like, oh my god, bro, we're gonna get in so much trouble with it. We just started running up. This man followed us, and the police arrived later on. How? Luckily, nothing happened.
Yeah, that story's still funny the second time you tell it.
I don't know why we
Oh, like you were saying, you were drinking and smoking. Like
yeah, but still,
one of those must have kicked in. I was like,
still,
that looks like some nice. That looks like a cool thing to do. You know.
oh,
Now I don't know. I
yesterday,
don't know how drink. I actually don't know how drinking or smoking works because I don't do this stuff.
Oh.
So
changes,
if
but
you're saying this is not how it works, then okay, I'll believe you.
Mm.
yesterday I went hung out with my friends, and
Mm.
there was a random new girl never seen before in my life, and so she was driving this car, bro. She was driving like 180 miles per hour on the
Oh,
road.
jeez.
Jeez.
I was just sitting there, and you know, like the speed bumps in the roads.
Yeah.
She would just go over it 150 miles an hour.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
gosh.
The back of that car, we're all drunk, even driving. I'm there like, wow, this is sketch.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there with like, bruh, I'm not gonna come home tonight.
I actually have. I have a. Since we're talking about on like, so I was scared. I was scared because I was. So I have the same experience except I was in the car, and
Oh my gosh.
so and it wasn't some random person. It was my grandfather. So my grandfather, like when he drives as if he's in like NASCAR or something. Like this guy doesn't even like. I think when he looks at a stop sign, it's a suggestion, unless the cop's there, because this guy is like, like I remember whenever I go with my grandfather to do some stuff, like, and he would drive me home, like it would be like there would be no lights on the high. It would be in the highway. There would be no lights on, only just the cars. That guy would drive so fast that like he's passing cars. It's like he's in the race, and I'm freaking panicking. Like, am I gonna make it home tonight? Is this the day I die? It's like this guy didn't know what the word slow was. It was either stop or go really, really fast. And this happened multiple times, and I'm freaking out. Like, dang it! Like, I always get scared with my grandfather, not because of the things he did, but because getting to point A to point B was like scary. And he would say, like, my grandmother would be like, he would say, talk about my grandmother, like, she was always like a cautious driver, like, you have to slow down and stuff. But now knowing, like, behind the wheel with him, I'm like, no, she's not a cautious driver. She's just trying to make sure she doesn't die today.
Bro, I can imagine you just getting tossed around in the back seat while he's like swerving through the
Literally.
driving through.
I'm not in the back seat. I'm up in front, and I'm like panic. I'm like, well, another thing is like I'm surprised like the cops don't show up. Like, do you know how fast you were going, sir? And he's like, no. Like he's breaking like the sound barrier or something like that, and he's just doing it because like that's him trying. Apparently, my mom said when she was young, he was worse. So
Oh my god.
if that was bad for me, I can't imagine what it was like when she was when she was in the car with him. So,
Jeez. Yeah,
That
that's
scares you more than driving with someone that drives that fast.
literally, bro. It's like, especially if I'm in the front seat, I like put my hands on like the dashboard just so I don't like fly out the window if we crash or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like sit still because I have my beer open. I'm just bouncing in the back like this ain't it, man.
Literally, bro. I remember I was driving with someone like that when I was a kid, and then I was drinking something, and I think it was soda, and then it just like spilled all over me, bro. Like they didn't even stop to check if I was good. They said, "You good?" And then it kept driving fast. But yeah, I want to ask
I
though.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, go on. What were you saying?
Any
man?
stories like that, Roma?
Alright.
Scared of
Yeah.
someone dying fast?
like scary, like bad drivers, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just like I I don't want to be stereotypical, okay, but white girls, bro. Oh my god, these people cannot drive.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Actually, yesterday, the one was driving.
Oh my gosh. For real,
Yeah,
man.
just I've been in a few cars with them, and I dated one, and shit, I'm not doing that again.
Oh boy. Gee. Man, that's the last thing I need to do. Date someone that can't drive. Oh my gosh.
It's
If
the worst, dude.
if I do, I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna be the only one driving. That's it.
He grabs the car keys. Like, hey, stop, bro.
Like, put it back down right now.
Literally, like yesterday. She
Yeah.
would drive, and she would look back at us, and I'm like, bro, just look forward.
Literally, bro. And bro, the people that scare me the most is that when they're driving and they're just like, as they're driving like hundreds of miles per hour, they're just like looking at their phone casually. Like, I'm like, bro,
Oh.
look up, look at the road,
Yeah.
please. I'm begging you.
dude, if I'm looking at my phone, if I don't drive, but if I'm driving and look at my phone, I'm going slow as possible. I'm not pushing that. I'm not pushing that gas down. Like, that's insane. You look at your phone and you think the best way to drive is just to floor it. Like, what? How does that make sense?
Literally, I've been with a person or two that drove like that, and they were just like looking at their phone as they're driving. They're like, "Hey, let me know if anything happens." I'm like, "You're the driver. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, you're the driver. I would have taken the phone. I'm like, in fact, give me that phone. I'll check on what you're looking at.
Literally. Oh my gosh, man.
I'm not
Yeah,
dying
I-
because you wanted to see what was going on in Twitter. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what happened at Twitter. Biden raised gas prices. Oh, shocker.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this gets crazy with those kinds of drivers, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I want to ask, since we never wait, did I forget again? Hold on, let me think.
Oh my goodness.
No, I didn't forget. All right, so have you ever played or ever seen not The Walking Dead, The Last of Us, Roma?
You had playing right, dude. You had playing.
I
Play-
played
play-
it at like a friend's house. I've never fully like sat there and complete it.
Yeah,
You know the ending of it. I know that gets memed around a lot.
yeah.
I don't think I do.
Oh,
Maybe if I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know this shit.
okay.
Let's not talk about it, just in case.
Yeah, no. Because we were.
They were trying to throw me under the bus, but don't worry.
Nah.
You kind of saved it.
Huh.
You kind of saved it.
Nah, I would have liked if he would have finished it, because then we could have gotten into it and we could have singled you out as the only person who would do that in that situation. But yeah, man, what else can
I
we?
played like other games. I don't know.
Other games.
Well,
I played a few.
You play Call of Duty? You play Call of Duty?
God.
I mean, hell yeah, I love dude. The best Call of Duties for me go Modern Warfare 2, no,
Mm.
Modern Warfare 3,
Mm.
Black Ops 1, Black
Yeah.
Ops 3, and then Black Ops 2. I know people love Black Ops 2, but Black Ops 3, bro, so it aged so good, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree with everything except Black Ops 3.
Oh,
Oh
my
my gosh.
Dude,
Yeah.
Black Ops 3, like, dude, people were hating on the exoskeletons when it came out, but it was so good. It's so good now.
Yeah.
I prefer. I'm just saying. I prefer, my feet on the ground and the highest elevation be the second floor, not 50 feet in the air.
You're
I don't want
probably
to.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight in a 3D plane. I want, I'm fine with the 2D, X and Y. I don't need the Z.
Bro,
This man's probably that one player that sits in the corner all game.
literally, bro. Roma just awakened memories. I remember when we first started this podcast. I think one of our first episodes was the game episode. and
Yeah,
then-
we were trying. Yeah, I challenged.
Yeah.
It was the first guest one. I challenged Rome. No, Lion.
Yeah.
I challenged Lion to a
yeah.
game, and then he sold his PlayStation. Now he couldn't do it. So
Yeah, no, me.
let's just say I technically won because I was ready to do this, and he sold his PlayStation, so he couldn't
No.
Yeah,
Really?
verse me. So
Me.
that's how this
comes out
story
soon.
goes.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think that's.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
I
usually
got
get
that.
excited with COD remix, but that one I'm hoping it goes good.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare was actually pretty good. I loved one.
Mm.
Yeah.
The remake and 4, those were good. Like honestly, it was the last kind of game I was excited for. And then Warzone came out, and then I honestly just stay with Warzone. Don't even bother with the new Call of Duties.
Vanguard,
Yeah.
though. I
Vanguard was a disaster.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't even bring that
jeez
up, man.
Louise.
Don't even bring that up. Jeez, man. The only thing that I could
I
think.
don't think I played.
Yeah.
Go
Go.
ahead, sorry.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say the only thing I
I
can
was just-
think. No, you go first. You go first,
Okay.
because it was kind of like a. I don't know if we were gonna
Okay.
transition from what I was saying, but you can go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say that I don't think I played like any of the last 3 COD. No, yeah, no, two I think, 2 COD games.
Mm.
I wanted to get back into like first-person shooters and shit. I know
Mm.
Overwatch 2 was popular now, right? People were liking that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't gotten around to it.
If you want to go back to the Call of Duty, just play Warzone. It seems like that's what they're focusing on now. No, I'm not saying it because it's like the best. It's just that's the thing they're focusing is Warzone. So you're going to get the most content or the best of COD from Warzone now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
I was gonna say like the only thing that I don't know if it came out the same year, but the only thing that failed as hard as like as Vanguard or harder was probably like Halo 5, and that was terrible, man. Like according to where.
Well, I mean, didn't they take? Oh yeah, I played 5. The one thing they took out, which was the main reason why people bought Halo, was split screen. That was their biggest thing they took out, and I honestly, in terms of like, even though that sounds stupid, Halo was the one game that popularized split screen. So now that they've taken this out, it was like, why bother getting Halo now?
Yeah, and
because
and it wasn't even. Bro, I keep doing this.
You just go.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, and it wasn't even just that. It was like they had a whole roadmap, and they just like they never fulfilled anything on there. But yeah, you can continue talking about the split screen.
Yeah, because I remember one of the most like fun things I would have is like having friends come over with multiple Xboxes, and we just play like Halo all day. Just like have separate monitors, just play. 2 guys playing Halo on one screen, 2 guys play Halo on another, and like and I think like 3 play on another. It was really fun, unless one of the people were screen cheating. Then it was like, no, you don't want to play with that guy. You're just looking at the other screen.
I was that person.
Oh my gosh.
She did a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do. I didn't used to cheat like that, but I used to play with people that cheated like that, and then I remember their response to it would be like say I was watching somebody else and 2 other people were playing, the person's response to like cheating on the screen would be like going close up to a wall so they don't know where they are, and then like just like trying to find them while they're looking at the wall. It was kind of hilarious, but yeah. But Halo 5 and Vanguard disasters, both of them.
Halo 5
New
was my
Battlefield.
kid.
Battlefield.
I think Battlefield was kind of going downhill from.
Which Battlefield?
The new one, 2042.
Oh yeah, 2042.
Yeah.
Especially when they did away with like the medics by giving everyone med packs. Like, come on, that was a big like. What's the whole point of the medic now? Like, you can't. Everyone could just heal each other. They don't have to worry about the medic anymore. So,
Yeah.
Battlefield 1 I liked. That was pretty fun.
that
Yeah.
was pretty fun. The behemoths, man, those were good. Summoning like the train.
Bro, that
Never
Battlefield
tried
1
the.
trailer is so like nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I guess since we're on this topic, what's your guys' favorite like FPSs of all time?
Black Ops 2, hands down.
Black Ops 2. Okay.
Mine's either Halo Reach or
Oh, actually, that's a good game too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would also put Halo Reach in there as well.
That's really good, yeah. What about you, Lion?
It's between Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare, the 2019 one.
Okay. Yeah, for me it's between Halo Reach, Halo 3 and Black Ops 1. Those three are so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Ops 3, I'm still not buying it. No, I don't understand.
I grinded the shit out of that game.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 was so
Express
fun.
T.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I grinded on Modern Warfare. Like I had platinum camo for the AR subclub,
Modern
the
Warfare's
AR class.
next camo grind. Oh. With 2 months to do it.
Yeah, man. I was always grinding on Black Ops 3, man. Always. It's just so fun, man. I don't know how you don't like that game,
I
anime,
played
bro.
a bunch of I played a bunch of Siege as well. Siege was big for me.
Yeah, same.
I think the only one where I grinded like crazy was actually World War II. But that was because I had nothing else to do, so I was just grinding like crazy. Like I think I got the Bowie knife to golden camo. Yeah, but the thing was I played Shipment all day, so I was gonna get there at some point.
Yeah.
It just
Mm,
it would have taken a while.
yeah.
Yeah. Counter Strike, like the original one.
I've never played Counter Strike because I don't have a computer that could play it for some reason.
Same. Like
I have played a good amount of Counter Strike. That shit it's so bad for you, bro.
yeah.
Like you get so like you try hard so much, and it just like if you don't win, you get so mad. It's so bad for you, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's so competitive.
Yeah.
Fortnite, yeah.
Oh, for I don't know what like. I don't like Fortnite. Like I don't know. This is like
Yeah.
like since the beginning, like when everyone sucked, I didn't like Fortnite. Like when no one was building anything, and then when eventually people were building insane like houses in like 2 minutes, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get good at this game.
Yeah.
That
Fortnite.
was the best.
Yeah, Fortnite. It was good in the beginning to me. I just like it's just kind of mediocre for me now. Like, I mean, like it's all the collabs that they're doing, like the Dragon Ball, the Naruto, and everything. Those are cool to see, but like, I don't know. It's just not my go-to game anymore, as it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call of Duty did a collab with Attack on Titan.
Oh, that was
sick as-
so shit.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Well, the skins were bad. The skins were bad.
Yeah, that was.
But you got to think of it this way: like Call of Duty is supposed to be realistic, and Attack on Titan, you know, its art is not it's for animation. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I think like the guns and stuff would have been cool. Actually, not thinking about it, that would have been cool seeing like the Titans and all that, you know, in random modes in Warzone. That would have been awesome. I would have played that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But I think to go back to like what Roma was saying, honestly, like yeah, Counter Strike. Honestly, between Counter Strike is like one of the most like when I see players of it, it's like yeah, they really don't like playing it. It's like that's up there, and then there's League of Legends,
Yeah.
and then what else? Literally any gacha game because they just take your money.
Oh, MMOs actually are up there. Like, you see.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the MMO. Not that many people like playing WoW anymore.
Yeah. I knew this guy that was addicted to playing Final Fantasy. His name is Afro Senju. I think you guys should know him, but
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he's like he was yeah
Being
he
addicted to an MMO is like the worst thing because it's like there's never it's a never ending content thing, so it's like you
exactly
can't do everything. So it's like and it was like you think you've like collected every single title, and it's like patch update. Now there's like 10 more titles and also a new raid, and you have to collect
exactly
every other gear. It's like, oh my goodness, I need to like literally like one of the most dangerous games to play is World of Warcraft, and it's because it's so addicting, and you have to constantly do all that stuff to like grind, like just to get most out of the game, and there's always stuff to do, and I used to be one of those players actually. Like there was this one thing. So in World of Warcraft, they do this thing called like where in order to fly in like a certain expansion, you had to do certain things, and one of those things was grinding reputation, and they gave a little bit of reputation for like this one thing I had to do. So it took me, no joke, a month just to grind this one reputation, just to complete a step, not to get the whole thing, but to complete a step. And then I had to work on the second part, which was not as bad, but still, it took me like a month of just going on the game, completing these random things I had to do, and only to get like 100 points of reputation, which sounds like a lot. It's not. Like you need like 21,000 just to level to get to like the max like rank.
wait
And
line static is back.
Oh no, really?
no.
It was
what?
it was
I
there
don't.
well I heard it for a little bit but no you're good
Yeah,
but yeah
yeah.
what were you saying
Yeah, be careful. Be careful of MMO. Like, if you get stuck in one, you will not leave your room for I don't know how long.
yeah
I have something. What's a game you guys hate but a lot of people love?
Fortnite.
oh my gosh
I don't know. I think a lot of people hate it. So
Well, a lot of people hate it now, but when it was getting popular, eh, I still hated it.
Mm.
That's a good question. Probably.
Fate. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
Never played the Fate games.
I would maybe Silent Hill 2.
Never played the Silent Hill series.
Yeah.
I just think it doesn't age well, and another popular game is Omori. I don't have that one either.
never heard of it.
Yeah, I never heard of it, and I know a lot about video games.
It's like a.
Yeah.
What, I don't know how you call it. What do you call like a game like Undertale?
RPG.
Oh,
It's like it's like one of those like role playing RPGs. I don't know what you call it.
Oh, so is it like is it like does it play like
It plays like Undertale. Yeah.
so where you can have where you can talk to people and you can have like different
okay, so
Telltale
it's like
games. That's what those are called.
yeah
Yes, Telltale games.
yeah
cool.
Where you make different decisions and it affects the outcome of
Yes.
the game.
mm.
Yeah, those are Telltale games.
yeah okay
I liked it a lot at first, and I replayed it recently. I don't know. It's not good for me. There's a lot of like flaws with it, I think, and
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's, man, I hated that. Not because I was scared, but I couldn't get the final night. Like, I was always stuck on night 5, and I'm like, why does this game hate me? I've been working so hard for like 2 months, and I still couldn't get to the final night. And I'm like,
yeah.
am I doing something wrong? Like Markiplier was able to do it. Why can't I?
You probably spent like 5 hours on it.
yeah for me I have like 2 games. I have, it's funny you said one of them, Fate. I used to love that game, but like Fate Grand Order, but it's a gacha game.
Did you play the original Fate?
Original Fate, the visual novel, you mean?
Yeah, the erotic visual
No,
novel.
of course not. No. maybe I will at some point. Never know. But no, the only one I've played is what is it? The gotcha game, Fate Grand Order. And that one, man, yeah, I used to like it. I mainly like it just for like the story because it's really interesting to go through the different chapters, and even now it's kind of like what was it you were talking about before, MMORPG, where it just never stops updating and there's always new chapters coming out. That's definitely like how Fate is, but the thing that's really drives me away from it is the gotcha aspect. It's just like you try to get the characters and it's like you can't get them at all. Like there's some gotcha games that are good where like the rates are good and everything, but that one was like genuinely like one of the worst gotcha games with the worst gotcha rates I've ever played, and it's just like ruins the experience because you have a character that you want because you see them and they're cool in the story, but then you can't get them. So yeah.
I heard like the story for FGO is pretty good though.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like it's very inconsistent, but like there's certain arcs that are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, and when you play from arc to arc, I think it like they're different. Like they all revolve around something different, but it's mainly like going from different like from a different I don't know how to explain this in terms of like somewhat for someone who hasn't seen it, but it's basically like they go in different times that are like kind of messed up or whatever, like events aren't how they should be, and they basically fix those up, and they meet a bunch of different characters along the way, and some characters are in completely different times when they shouldn't be, like in different eras and stuff like that. It's really cool just to see everything and how the characters interact. But yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, well, actually, since we're talking about this Black Ops 3, I'll put that out there, honestly.
Oh my god.
I just don't like the exosuit because it puts a lot of, because one thing is there's a lot of things to hate about Call of Duty. Campers is one of them, and like screen cheaters, don't play with them. You have to have them on a separate monitor in a different room in the house. So, but like I just hated that, like jumping around and stuff, because I liked in Call of Duty. That was not. No, it wasn't. Okay, as a person who's played Call of Duty for a long time, it is not. In fact, that's why a lot of people disliked Advanced. That's why kind of it went downhill after Ghost.
Bad. Yeah, no, I agree. But BO3 was something else. They perfected it.
BO3, no, BO3 Zombies was fun, but not the multiplayer. The multiplayer was not good. Okay.
It was innovative. Right. Like they added so many different features that weren't in the last ones. It was like a really good game and they really improved everything.
All they did was you can now add walk on wall. That was basically it.
Oh my god.
And slide very far, which eventually became a normal thing later on.
I miss
what
games, Call of Duty wise. I missed them.
Yeah.
Like the amount of ways you have to like movement wise. It's so good. Use like Modern Warfare 2, for example. Dolphin diving. Like, bro, what the...
Yeah.
I just preferred it when it was very, for me, I don't like the thing where you jump around and stuff. I preferred it when it was just all you had to worry about was like, you know your surroundings. And everyone was on the same level unless there was like a building in there, and then someone would be sniping in that building, and you would hate that guy because he's just sitting there like with a claymore in the back, and no one's getting him, and it's very stupid. And it's just I didn't like the jumping aspects of it, because it kind of made, for one thing, it made maps that were normally fine to be like short. Like Nuketown was a lot shorter in Black Ops 3 because of the flying aspect, because you could go pretty far really fast, while in the other games I think it was a good size because you had to actually walk to certain locations and whatnot. Mostly my thing is it was a very annoying thing facing against people just jumping around. instead of like actually taking cover. I
Mm.
really did not like it.
I don't know, man. You're alone on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like now, now it's like boots on the ground, but now we have like these huge maps like Battlefield. It takes ages to run.
Yeah.
Well, with Battlefield, you got vehicles. You know,
I'm talking about Duty now. Normal 6v6 maps are huge.
Yeah. And like,
I disagree. I think that like the sort of like exoskeletons and shit, the aspect of that, I understand why people wouldn't like it, but when it's so good like BO3, you can like, dude, you're climbing on fucking walls and shooting people. How is that not like fucking badass? It's so fun. It's fast paced. There's so much like, it's quick. I don't know. It's just it's so fun.
yeah, and there's so much like variety for movement and stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just so good. Yeah, you're definitely alone in that anime, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not alone. It's just I'm with a group of people that like this.
I guess. But another another game that I don't really like. It's another gacha, but it's a. I feel like both of the games, Fate and this one, is more of a love-hate kind of thing. I don't like just flat out hate them, but like Genshin Impact, that one, yeah. Like I got into it. It's same thing. I really liked it for the story, the characters, and everything. But like on top of,
I actually don't know what happens in that game.
yeah,
I'm
it's
like a level 11 and don't even know what's going on.
yeah, no, it's just like, you know, two travelers or whatever, a brother and sister, and they get separated, and then the guy's trying to, depending on who you pick for the character, they're trying to find their other sibling, and they go to like different, I don't know what you would call it, like different lands and stuff like that. And once again, it's like MMOs, they constantly expand it. Right now, they just added a different place. I forget the name of it, but yeah, they're like constantly updating it, adding new places to go and events and stuff like that. But the thing I hate about it is just, well, yes, the gacha, it's really greedy, just like Fate. I think it's less greedy than Fate, but there's like still a million more things that I really don't like about it. Like for example, the leveling system. Since it's like they're constantly updating the game, and you can already hit max level like at the start of the game, it causes like a lot of leveling problems. And then like trying to collect all the items and equipment to, you know, like make your character stronger or whatever is like really, it's just really janky. I don't know. And like I do like the atmosphere and the story and everything, but it's just too many features that make me not like the game. But yeah, I still do like it, kind of, to an extent. Yeah. Have you guys played Genshin?
Yes.
I played it for like the first few months. I think I stopped right when.
I don't get why people got addicted to it. I thought it was boring. Oh, I guess another game out of this is gonna definitely stir some pots. I didn't like Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I can see. I think I can see where you're gonna come from before you even say it, but like, I don't think that it's enough to make me hate the game just flat out. But what are you gonna say?
Well, mostly I didn't like Breath of the Wild because you were given like, well, for one thing, you're not given really like. I like it when the game tells me what I should, because well, especially like single player games. There's a very exception to the sandbox stuff, but open world games, like if it's just nature and whatnot, I get bored easily. And also, like I said, I like to being told where I need to go. And in the very beginning, I was confused, like where I should go. I was also very confused, like on how to do things, because I didn't know like what was gonna help me, what was not. Like right on the bat, you're given so many quests, and I didn't know what these quests gave. I didn't know what is important to finish the story. So I was just going around doing random stuff. Another thing is like your weapons broke and there was no way to repair them.
I knew that was
So
gonna be.
it was like I was like, how does this like this happens in WoW, but at least you could bring the weapon back to like a blacksmith and repair it. But in this game, nope. Once that weapon's gone, it's gone. Like the only weapon that was staying with you until the end of the game was the Master Sword, and I didn't even get to that because I wasn't even going to continue on if I didn't really like it. In terms of open world games, I think my favorite is GTA, but that's because it has like a city and there's a lot more. There's there's some stuff you can do, and you're given like you're given some like things like you do this, you do that. While with Zelda, it gave you too much freedom that to the point where I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, is this the right thing to do? Like, is this the wrong? Is like, what's gonna be the best way to actually complete this game? I didn't have structure in the game. That was my biggest thing. I didn't like.
I don't know. I feel like with Breath of the Wild, like I didn't really like the weapons breaking either, but I watched a video on it and they said like there's when you have a game with like a bunch of chests to find and stuff like that, they all handle them differently, and basically Breath of the Wild, the way that it handles like basically getting new stuff and from different chests is basically recycling the same weapons after you break like one of your old ones and stuff like that, which I still don't really like it, but it does make sense. But as far as like not giving you an objective, they do split like the main things that you need to do and the side quests in the menu.
Oh, I know, but my thing was I didn't know like the best option for me, because like they gave you the thing, like the main thing was you had to defeat the 4 bosses to get to Ganon, and I thought, okay, straight away get to the bosses. But when I got to the bosses, I died, and I'm like, okay, how do I beat the bosses? And eventually it was you had to do side quests. So the thing was like I had to do like a whole bunch of stuff that the game wasn't telling me to do. I had to find things that the game wasn't telling me to do. So I just I was lost, honestly. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know if I was doing something that got me stronger. It's just, to me, I was lost in the game. And not for a good reason. I wasn't lost in like the beauty. I was lost because I was like, my mind was wandering, or just like wasn't comprehending like how to play this game. How to get to point A to point B.
I don't know, man. It's just it seemed pretty simple to me. Like, you do the side missions, go to the temples, you get stronger, and then you can face the different beasts, and then you go from one to the other, and then you face Ganon. And that's pretty much it.
Well, another thing is it's a long game. There's no like story behind it.
There is.
Like, I'm fine with long games. It's okay. Zelda's. Let me tell you this. Mario is a simple game with a simple story. Next level is Zelda. Okay? The next level to a Mario game in terms of story is Zelda. Like, Nintendo makes the only series I think they make like long stories for is Metroid. Like, that's the only series. And Fire Emblem, but that's another company, so I don't really count that. When it comes to Zelda games, it's the same thing. Go to dungeons and get better stuff to beat Ganon. That's literally the whole story. And especially with a big game like this, where you're constantly going to like different locations, you don't really get cutscenes if you're doing the side quests, and you don't know what you're doing. It's just, to me, it was boring, honestly, just walking around this large area. It was I was bored, I was lost. It's just a whole bunch of things were to it in Breath of the Wild.
I don't agree, but I'll let you have your opinion. I'll let you have it. But I want to ask, what are you watching currently, Roma? Like any anime, if you are.
Man, that's. I haven't. I'm. I've watched Bleach. Bleach is pretty cool. Excited for that to come back.
Nice.
Trying to think. There was a.
Sorry for my background.
I'm not really watching anything besides that. Yeah, just Bleach.
Okay, yeah. Watch out for anime, bro. If you're not caught up, he's gonna spoil everything for you by mistake.
I mean, I've read the manga for Bleach.
Oh,
okay, good.
I'm just watching because I'm a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of good ones coming out right now. What is it? Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho. 2 Year Eternity just came out the other day. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Yeah, I need to start watching it.
I'm like already satisfied with the manga, so I don't need to watch it. I'm sure that the animation is really nice, but I don't know. I'm fine.
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
can't do anime, bro. I feel like I'm wasting time. Like when I watch it, I just have to read.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like way faster, and plus anime adds like a lot more, like just a lot more stuff in between. Just makes it take longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I
since
like
I don't
about
want
it,
people to hate me, since I don't want people to hate me more, Lion thinks Chainsaw Man is mid. So.
oh my god.
I kind of agree with him.
I said
Yep.
it's overrated. It's not mid.
I mean, have you read the manga?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in terms of like, I don't know. I don't really care for it. To be honest, I think in terms of like New Gen Shonen, House Paradise is probably better.
Yeah.
And I know that's getting anime too. That's gonna be cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with it being overrated. I agree.
Yeah, I never said it's shit. I just said it's overrated.
I don't think it's shit either. I just think that like the amount of hype that it gets, it's like the greatest manga we've seen in a few years. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, no. It'd have to beat out things like Attack on Titan and like just a bunch of other really good stuff, and I don't know if it does that. But yeah. I think it's a thing of like the fact that these are like the biggest like running manga. Like for example, it was Jujutsu Kaisen and then Demon Slayer at some point. And when the manga are that big, well for Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, anyways. But when the manga is that big and you know that the adaptation is just gonna be like adapted by someone like Mappa or Ufotable, that's really big. I think that's what causes like a bunch of the hype to come, and it's just like this is all this hype for something that's not really all that great. But yeah, I think that like Chainsaw Man, that's a good question. What do you think will win anime of the year, Roma?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I have not seen enough anime to say. I think like.
Well, I mean, we already know Attack on Titan's gonna win because that fan base.
I mean, like
definitely spamming.
Yeah, like based off
But
popularity.
in your opinion?
Just like, yeah, just
in your opinion.
Yeah, just
in your opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it would.
Like based off popularity,
I think
I
of what
guess.
came out this year. Shoot. Wait, can you guys tell me some anime that came out this year? Because I'm completely blanking.
Well, there was Attack on Titan. There was Demon Slayer. There was
Chainsaw Man.
JoJo's.
JoJo's.
JoJo's not gonna win. He's not gonna win.
Love is War.
JoJo's has chance. Okay, don't be hating JoJo.
No.
Yeah.
JoJo's is good, but.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Love Is War season was good.
Spike's Family. Yeah, that was this year
that.
too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
My Hero season 6.
Yeah, My Hero, Mob Psycho, season 3. Yeah, I'm mainly asked just because
Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah,
that came
Cyberpunk
out
too.
this year.
Yeah, I mainly asked just because there's so many popular titles, and it's like between all of those popular
Yeah.
ones. Like, I want to know what you think. But,
Yeah, no, I think I haven't seen it yet, but I think Mob could be a contender.
mm,
I'm hoping that Bleach animates 1,000 Year Blood War as good as they can, and if they do, it'll be up there for sure. I think this last arc is very, very good, and does a lot for like the series. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Trying to think what else. If we're talking movies, I watched the. Shit. Wait. Okay, wait. There is a series that's coming out soon
mm,
that I love a lot called. It's a Chinese one called Lord of the Mysteries, and it's basically a. It's an isekai, a steampunk isekai, in which this dude gets teleported into another world as Moretti. Um, the world building is phenomenal. The characters are great, and it it's a web novel, and it became one of my favorite series like ever. I love it. It's coming out, I believe, by the end of this year.
Oh, Devil's a
I'm hoping that
Part-Timer
if
came out
they-
this year as well.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that if they animate it well, it'll be just fucking good because from what I understand, they're gonna animate the first arc, which is like the first volume.
mm.
So if they just do that all good, it'll be like it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be like one of the most underrated shows of this year.
Yeah. I need to check it out. It sounds really good.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm excited.
Yeah. I know there's what is it? Solo Leveling coming out. That's another webtoon that's coming out. And what else? I think they said Tower of God season 2. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, there are a lot of good. Yeah, there are a lot of good webtoons coming out. Yeah. Yeah.
Shield Hero season 2 came out this year as well.
Nope. That's
There's
not
a darling.
just
Overlord as well.
There's a darling. It's nominated for Anime of the Year. I'll lose my mind.
No. Romance of the year probably, but not anime of the year. Definitely not.
Yeah.
It's definitely just
Data
'cause of the
Life
fan service.
season 4 came out this year.
Data Live.
Data Life.
Yeah, that's another romance one. Yeah, those are gonna be in romance. I hope that Kaguya wins though, cause that's literally the best, in my opinion, the best romance of all time. I don't know.
I mean,
That I've seen.
That
I've seen.
It overtook Bleach again, so it's second place right now.
Oh shoot! Really? Hold on. Let me check this.
Wait, what's this?
Kaguya-sama season 3 now, second on Mel.
Kaguya-sama was good. I like the season a lot.
Yeah. It's Chainsaw Man now on this list. 18th.
18. Jeez. Yeah, that's tough.
Wow. Well.
I hope it stays as I hope that's the top 3 though. It stays as that. Full Metal, Kaguya, and Bleach. All of them.
Full Metal needs to be brought down. Come on.
I mean, yeah, I don't want Full
It's been
Metal.
up number 1.
I don't want Full Metal up there, but I've lost hope for it coming down. So.
Out of all of those that need to be left out, maybe top 20 is Full Metal. Not because of it's that bad. It's just the fan base has been doing something to the list, and we need that list to go. We need that list to be more balanced.
Sure.
Can't just have Full Metal at number 1 all the time.
I swear.
There's a lot of other anime as well.
Yeah.
Anime of the Year. Like, what's it called? Cruise Recoil, Call of the Night.
Oh, yeah. Sidanchi. No.
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna be. But it's from the first episode. Really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I don't know. I think I want it to be Bleach. That's me. But
Uh,
yeah. Well, I think we talked about pretty much everything that we had to talk about this episode.
No, if you're done with it, then I guess we can end it off.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours,
It
20
is
minutes.
your birthday stream, so okay.
You're saying
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
you're saying we
30th.
oh my gosh, 30th. I'm not that old. You're saying if I wanted to go for 8 hours, you would just go for 8 hours then. Line would even
Oh,
last.
I knew
that
it
long.
wasn't gonna happen. I knew that wasn't gonna happen because you have stuff to do. Don't worry.
True,
I plan
true.
these things ahead.
True. Yeah. Yeah, you can go on and end it off since you hosted it.
All right, but let me spoil something because that should be a normal thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's see. What's something to spoil?
Oh my gosh. Are you really looking
trying
for
to
something to
think.
spoil?
Yeah, I got an idea.
What?
What if the guest ends the episode?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, you should end it off.
Hey guys, it's been Radio Trigger with the host 20 Odd Lion, Tensa, Shinra, the Anime Bro, and special guest Roma Sux. And I hope you enjoyed this Halloween special episode with Tensa. And
Mm.
see you guys later.
Peace.
Hey.
Bye.